Let's see.
Oh, okay.
How do you like the Kunkka here?
I think he's actually nice with their lineup.
It's tanking because you don't burn refraction off super efficiently, and none of these Anvorgesa heroes have
They're
armor.
really going in on Xingqiu. Last Striker Ray's going to slow down Stinger, but they got the damage combining with the Warlock. Xingqiu, one more attack, should be able to tick him all the way down. Hellfire Blast to ensure it, K1.
You're okay with this as EHOME just because you're going to get levels faster, and they lost a lot of CS in the lane as they were chasing those kills in this Anvorgesa tri-lane. And now Warlock's in trouble.
Pick up, throw down, actually pulling Faith Beyond a lot closer. One more hit with the tree should be able to do it. Jericho, he will fall, but he's got no other choice. Up on top lane, they're going again. Stinger's going to fall. Xingqiu cops a lot of damage. They just hit into Faith Beyond. It still won't be enough damage because Innocence is rotated.
Toss back.
Already helping before. It's a toss up and down. I think he's a little bit worried about Xingqiu. In fact, taking damage from the tower. Xingqiu's dropping low and Faith Beyond will fall. It's 3-on-3 action once more. Lock him in. Is there a bond? K1 just wants to try and retreat for the moment. Faith Beyond, he's burning, and he cannot afford to actually stay through this, but the Wraith King's already go down. Faith Beyond to the trees. He'll be okay. Stinger trying to make the same kind of break. The damage from Xingqiu will reach as he tosses back Jericho. Faith Beyond hides all the way in the trees. The follow-up stuns are there. Chris is in the neighborhood as well. Rotation coming in from Innocent, so they can turn and potentially fight. Quick Observer Ward, adding kind of extra vision. Xingqiu's there too. Fatal Bonds connects the two of them together. The Ice Path will create a little bit more space, but they've already got the kill on Xingqiu, and Innocent's body blocked up by Jericho. He's making a break for the Alphawolves, attempting a denial. It will not happen.
In the Wraith King.
Tome just arrived. Rock's available. Jericho is ready to start pumping in. Faith Beyond's the primary target, while down the river is a little bit more problematic for the Rubik. He's already fallen. Where's this Rock? It's going to drop. Hitting over on 4. The Burrow Strike.
Stun.
Whisper
Four-man
gets him inside
bond.
the pits, combining with the bonds.
Your ultimates are available.
They need to keep their core alive. K1's being initiated on the bottom lane. End is already there. Man, the damage output. It is definitely not there wanting. As K1 starts his retreat. Torrent, ship combination, Faith Beyond. The song comes out. The stun will last a while, but there's more support here from Anvorgesa. And now with the rock drop, Faith Beyond can't keep his run going. X-Mark spot comes out, but a bonds will connect him up to the creep wave as K1 cannot afford to dive. He will be able to live, but Ferrari's baiting on the rune. He's looking for a quick Meld Strike, but up on top, Wraith King is going down very, very quickly. The Yule Scepter up into the air, and now bring him back down again. Xingqiu should go down. He can't get away, even with the Song of the Siren for cover. Neverend cannot do it, but Ferrari now is on the run. Look for that blink forward from Whisper. He's able to find the target. Burrow strikes in. They'll drop the rock. They want to keep these chain stuns going onto Ferrari, who's trying to get up the hill and away. It won't be possible. Picked up and thrown back down again, but the Ice Path and Macro Power and everything else, even with the Fatal Bonds, no one else is there to do any kind of damage. So Whisper will jump in. He'll break the Aegis more. Defensive Yule Scepter, but then it's straight back down to the Ice Path.
But I expect EHOME to just ignore him in the fights.
Straight into the middle of EHOME. 3 on the hill, kill him off. And Chris, he's sticking around. They didn't really have to commit too much, EHOME, but they'll get a double ship, double torrent, double boat to wrap up around the corner. Observer Ward planted down, so Jericho sees him, and here's the Song of the Siren. 3 caught together in the tree lines as well. Stinger's trying to stay out of range. Now he'll be caught by it. Tiny will allow to reset while the Ice Path catches the Wraith King down. But now the rock, it's dropped down. Song of the Siren can be stolen. Trying to actually reset themselves, but it won't last long enough. He goes down, but with the Fatal Bonds, it's still not. They broke it free. Kunkka is trapped. Faith Beyond hitting from the trees, and maybe they have enough damage when the Ice Path once again connects onto the Wraith King. He doesn't have enough mana for his reincarnation. He ran too low. Chris is on the retreat back out. The TA is doing so much work with the help of Faith Beyond. They do bring down Chris to move their attention over the support. Glimmercate will protect him. Dust will reveal, but there's no follow-up. Whisper is trying to solo 4-3-0. He has Yules. That'll cancel the TP out. Jericho's going to come down and try and help him out as well. Ice Path playing around at Jericho will die, but the creep wave is helping kill Ferrari. Letting Whisper finish the job. He'll dodge the avalanche.
And they're just going to continue to move forward. So that song up again.
He walked right into the middle of the Naga Illusions, and there's your toss up. Burrow Strike, no! He went into the middle of the Ice Path, only catching Illusions, and there's 2 heroes dead. Maybe 3. In fact, it will be 3. Rubik picks him up, throws him, tosses him around, but yet again, another Ice Path. They just can't walk away from the frost.
The cast range in the Aether Lens, he'll be able to Yules and stun from miles away.
Faith Beyond coming underneath the tier 3 tower. Chris is going to have the X-Marks, Torrent ship. They want to try and pull him back. Remember, he's got the cheese. Meanwhile, Stinger's going to go down. Trying to move out of the mid, but Faith Beyond is still very much isolated. Another Burrow Strike. If he's perma-stunned, he can't actually, in fact, he doesn't use the cheese, so Faith Beyond just dying.
Bottom though. Oh no, Wraith King, what are you doing? His TP got cancelled. He didn't see the Naga, now Neverend is just going to kill him twice.
There's TP support coming in. They're trying to help him out. End is chasing. Rubik is nearby. K1's going to try and stand his ground and fight, but now Warlock links them together, so K1 can retreat. Another Ensnare is out. Ensnare stolen by Stinger. So he's got his own control factor. He's going to need it. Ferrari moving forward. Sentry Ward. No way to hide inside the meld. They just keep the pickup. Throw back down again. Reincarnation. It is going to trigger. And they need the hold. But the Burrow Strike. Whisper hits the back lines. He got ZQ. He's pushing Innocence out of it with the rock down as well. Jericho trying to fight back out. The Aegis Immortal is going to trigger. But End pull back into the ship torrent as everything combination. Ferrari being controlled up, never ending by this stolen net. And he just can't move anywhere. Brought down 85 seconds on the sideline. And End, he's trapped in the trees. Upheaval, he can't move. Stinger will now arrive with the rest of Anvorgesa just to, well, wreck EHOME.
Out some spells.
Maybe they never thought that they were going to really commit to this. Macropire can fall, but the tier 3 tower is lost. They may be able to take the range racks. That's the easy one to bring down. Reincarnation is available. Faith Beyond gets a toss back under the tier 4 towers. K1 in a little too deep. The torrent is a great connection to the back lines, giving K1 that space to move a little bit further back out. But all they get is the Reincarnation. The creep wave is still there. TA up in 7 seconds time. Whisper now arriving for the fight. He's got Epicenter. He wants to keep his distance. The ship is coming in as Faith Beyond. Another toss back over on the Epicenter. It's so hard. Naga so low on life. The Feather Bonds. He will die here. He will be able to buy back, however, as 4-3-0. He moves in, looking for the kill, hitting through K1. No Reincarnation was left on him. Stinger will fall as well. You pushed it to the limit. But at the end of the day, EHOME holds strong thanks to money. They're so close, however, but who are they close to? The smoke's going to break right on top of the Dire Observable. They find Jericho, 4-staff up the hill, into the TA trap, and the Line Tracker, a secondary 4-staff, pushing him away into a better position. They just want to ensure he's gone. The Death Rock comes out. Faith Beyond, some for only a second. That BKB retreat from him. Still wanting to continue, but the BKBs are running off. Maybe they do not want to be here anymore. With that Reincarnation, and Whisper, he jumps in, he'll get the double stun quickly into the Sandstorm, and then with the Shiva's Guard keeping him slow, they're going to bring down maybe Ferrari. They do! He's got buyback, and remember, they're still underneath the Radiant Shrine, so Innocence, the next target, moving further to the side. They need a stun, and they won't have one. The TP out is happening, and meanwhile, tier 3 tower is going down. Whisper is beginning his TP back with the Burrow Strike. He needs to keep this control going a little bit longer as End, Song of the Siren with his BKB. No, well, okay, Jericho, he's in a little bit of trouble with the Tiny. There's a Song of the Siren, then catches Jericho on the retreat. One more Death Rock, but no buyback from the Warlock. He's starting up Roshan, and that's why the Burrow Strike over on Innocence. Ice Path is stolen. That's a nice steal. That's going to come in use later on. Macropire inside the pit. Roshan's at half-life at the moment.
These supports with the long-range harass, though, it makes it so difficult to play the game for Anvorgesa.
Oh, as K1 do. He's moving over. Whisper, they found a target. ZQ, the Ice Path didn't connect on him. Faith Beyond tossing him up and down.
Naga's
so Reincarnation already being popped off with the Spirit Vessel. Lena doesn't have a lot of life. Whisper wants to finish this job, and Lena will end up going down, but buyback is available. Still no Warlock. 20 seconds before he's back up and fighting. The BKB from K1, but how do you battle End? You drop the ship, you drop the boat, you drop everything. Whisper, bring in the Epicenter, but both the BKBs have End as well as Faith Beyond. Keep them alive.
Yeah, it's definitely, I think...
Into the mid.
Oh.
Going for the toss in. Faith Beyond, throwing him around, right on top of Ferrari. Ferrari hits him hard. Whoa! 10:45 on the crit. K1 comes back to life again. Ship, torrent, boat, everything comes down. Ferrari's able to BKB. They just need to retreat right now.
Oh, the melt.
Anvorgesa. K1's in too deep. He burns in the Macropire. No buyback available. Song of the Siren. It caught 3. All around the racks, they're ready to fight Faith Beyond. He's just lacking a couple of trees, but the rock will drop, Fatal Bonds will connect, but there is no one to do any level of damage, or is there? When the ship connects, Ferrari's already been popped.
The tree
Innocence is trying to retreat back out. The tree volley, he needs more trees. There's just not enough bark to bite. And Stinger, well, he still died to Ferrari. Ferrari's up in the air, but Whisper can bring him back down again with the follow-up stuns. Finally defends a refraction, but Faith Beyond under his cover as the BKB goes to the tier 4 towers to get the toss kill.
He needs to get to the trees.
The buybacks are kicking in through the rear. His Shiva Guard's coming off cooldown. Epicenter, channel, and inject right with the Fatal Bonds. It's good split damage out. A quick Yule Scepter trying to actually protect ZQ, but it just allows him to set up for the torrent. And Ferrari still stuck inside the base, slowed down by the upheaval. Neverend will finally stop that by throwing out his own ensnare. The boat too far away, but Whisper's got the stun available. But can they get through this Naga? They may not have enough damage for it. And he just creates more of himself and has Faith Beyond come in to help, tossing up the Sand King. Whisper's got to be careful. Another Burrow Strike forward into the Sandstorm, slowing down End. But now with the Ice Path, he's locked in the Macropire. He can't get out. It's the death for Whisper. He threw everything he possibly could, but it's just not enough. EHOME, sustained damage lasting forever, and Chris can't do jack. They're even BTing into the Tiny, so End is back to the fight once again. Sentry gets ridden, Faith Beyond in again. Another quick toss back. This time around, it's going to be the SK. K1 moves forward looking for his own stun, but already they got one kill. The Fatal Bonds connecting up nicely, but the volley, he used the tree line. Singer does get back. Chris is in trouble. End is just controlling him, and this is why the buyback from Whisper had to be essential, keeping the tons going while the tier 4 towers are falling. Faith Beyond is killing inside their own fountain. Anvorgesa, I don't know what they do in return. Whisper is just literally watching this. There's your refresher orb arriving, so they can even do the reset. Naga is back to the front lines. Innocence caught a little bit over on the side. Here comes your epicenter, but where's the combination? They've killed off the Chikiro. Ferrari, he's in by himself. Remember, AVGSA Immortal will allow him to kick back in, not to mention the Song of the Siren reset. Chikiro will buy back. He's having to come from the shrine. The song will last a while. Ferrari can't run fast enough. The overwhelming odds actually slowed him down too much. That's the wrong ability. Whisper up and towards the air. K1 still looking for his own fight. With the Disco Mjolnir to do its work.
Almost nothing left.
Oh boy.
Will the rapier be enough?
It's coming in. He had to drop the armlet for it so he can have the movement speed, so he can move in closer. So rapier is there, but where's your hit? You've already lost the Rubik. He needs to hit once. No, Chris, he's stunned up. And now he's going to lose his Wraith King. A quick buyback. Where's your hit? It hits, well, very mediocrely. Chris doesn't do anything. The Rax is, finally the fountain is gone. And EHOME finished the job. That was the most underwhelming rapier ever.
25 minutes to losing map control, and you could just run out of tempo to even get there.
Already.
Versus a Tide Hunter, and yeah, K1, they just run him down as much as they can,
alone.
pick him up, throw him back, and Oracle. But if he comes close on Ferrari may engage before Tiny can do anything, so Chris needs to start attacking him right now. So the Avalanche, in fact, Ferrari realizes he stands his ground, and he's waiting for the right target. No! Ferrari moved off to the side, which he doesn't get tossed back, and Chris's damage at least got the buff up. Now XinQ will arrive, a slapdown's available. Stinger, has he got enough to finish the job that they began on Ferrari? One more punch won't do it. He'll need an extra one up the hill and away. Ferrari, does he die in the trees? Jukes it down, but no Stinger. That's a very long reach for a Tiny.
A chase for these bounty runes, 3-on-1.
Oh, they're going to take him as well. Nice double control, but even better from XinQ. With the telekinesis ground, they pick him up and throw him back.
Yeah, well done.
Oh.
Mid still the Tiny, trying to get aggressive here on 430.
Need the fourth hit, able to claim it.
Toss back.
Yep, able to pull him right back into Chris with the slap down, and Ferrari. Easy clearance until Magnus comes over with the big and power buff up, but you can get a kill onto Innocence. That's one way you can do this, but you don't have the extra stun available. He's already used this combination. So K1 will arrive, but the Ravage from Faith Beyond connects over on 3 with a follow-up stun. They look before the level 6 Wraith King is up. He doesn't have reincarnation. Avalanche to create some level of space, but Ferrari has rotated as well. Whisper has arrived himself, but the toss back actually throwing him closer towards Jericho, and with the TP up from the Warlock. Now get the information. He drops down the Observer Ward as he's dying. It's like, hey, hopefully EHOME doesn't notice this. He's got a TP available, but they've got actually telekinesis in 2 seconds. If he actually TP straight away, he would have got out.
Nah, Storm would have been able to zip forwards, but it would have possibly worked out. I think you want to just save your TP at this point, except death. You have 4 heroes chasing you, it's all good.
Up into the air, jump down, get the hell out of there. Double TPs arriving from EHOME. He goes to the quick boundless strike, gets a stun to the back lines, and now skewer forward. RP committed over, but the Storm, Ferrari, he was so quick to zoom back out again with the RPs on because they get close enough. They got the connection. It's the Fatal Bonds that's hurting so much. Stinger, stop taking damage. He'll end up dying, but Faith Beyond jumped forward to ensure that Jericho went the whole way down.
Q, if they don't know that this is here.
He's in the trees. He can catch 3 guys in just 1 second. They all come in. There's the 2. Caught. Stinger's TP took a little bit longer, so the Avalanche will be able to do some work with the Fatal Bonds, connecting everyone together. The follow-up stun, so XinQ will fall down. But the Wraith King burning his reincarnation. She's slowing Innocence and Faith Beyond's retreat. But Ferrari has returned back to the fight. Another slap, able to get the hit. While Jericho, I don't think that's exactly where he wanted to be, as the Vortex pulls him in. He can't be the saving grace. They just keep going, and Faith Beyond's got all the tanking to do it. Still working with Innocence Golem, which will now time out. One quick Vortex. Jericho being pulled back in. There's more support rotating in. XinQ looking for the bonus damage, but there's your Ravage. He's actually still on toss, but the rock will drop. The Fatal Bonds starts connecting them all up together. And this is when the follow-up damage starts to arrive. Whisper and Jericho, they want something. Chris, lucky to actually be on the tree. No, he drops down before the Wukong's command can finally come out. He can try again if he wants to, but never end running forward. He moves over towards Whisper, who fakes the RP twice. He can't get it out the whole way. Innocence is able to run away as this Warlock to fight yet another day away from all with the Wukong's command, but it's not stopping End or Faith Beyond from thinking they can battle against Chris, because the Wukongs will run out. Finally, Warlock will die, and Stinger, have they actually overstayed their welcome? They took so long to try and kill off this Monkey King that they'll end up losing this Ven, and they're pushing for more. Jericho, of all the heroes, has actually got a triple kill, and now they can actually kill off the Tidehunter. 5 heroes surround the melon, looking for the crack, the RP. They just need to hold him there, and they've got him down. EHOME lose the whole kit and caboodle. He's the only one that's offering himself up at the moment. This is in the trees. There's a jump forward, throwing him back into the Oracle, but the Stormbolt already came out. Chris, he got off the tree just in time. The Rock will drop the Battle Bonds, and now with a slap down, the Ravage will connect. Everyone's hit. The Hamburger is currently being thrown on the floor, and even RP has been stolen by the Rubik. He's waiting for the right time to fight, but they're inside the Wukong's command. This is looking pretty damn good. Storm was almost dead. Ferrari so low. Have you got a boundless hit? Chris is looking for it. If he can hit Ferrari, no, Ferrari's managed to heal up enough. You're in too deep, and there's your RP. Xingqiu holds them in with the Stormbolt. End's got all the damage in the world for this, and maybe Jericho will finally die. The spree for 503 gold is taken, while Reincarnation will bring K1 back to life. I don't think he really wants to be here. Tiny has to do something to help out his teammate. The Avalanche toss is over on Ferrari with a slap down. No, it missed! It didn't hit on Ferrari! It's a double kill for Ferrari. Chris will begin his TP away to safety. He'll be successful. It's coming on the Courier at the moment, but they'll have no other choice to go in for it. The control is over on Magnus. Faith Beyond, stunned up by the never-ending Avalanche. The Rock will connect over on 2, and they're pulling forward. The Ravage, he actually threw in the Tidehunter to get the perfect Ravage position, and even in power is then stolen by the Rubik.
And as the clock ticks.
Oh, Storm, he's jumping up. Ooh, Chris, he jumps down just in time, trying to bait Ferrari to jump in a little bit deeper. They find a better target. It's going to be the Warlock with the Shockwave. They get the kill. Whisper is the one to do it.
So you got to do it. Keep going aggressive with K1. Let him be the one that tanks the spells.
Come at me, bro. Come at me. Morpheus in the ring. Well, here's your toss in. Warlock with that buyback. You can at least rent LeBron, but here comes the Wukong's command right underneath the tower. They can kill off the Warlock. That's a dieback from him, but they still want to fight inside the Wukongs, but EHOME is not allowing it. Everend, he's on the run up towards Stinger, but these stuns, these controls, they last forever now. The BKB is worn off, even with the Boundless Strike. They get the control, 105 seconds down. Without the spend, they don't have a control factor. Ferrari's low on mana. What if he managed to steal Skewer? Yep, that's going to be it, but they're coming high ground. They're coming for all your burgers, EHOME. And they'll start with the mid.
King's hitting so hard. You can't kill him. You can see, like, they're just, if you try and dive past the team, K1 just starts smacking people.
They're in. Faith Beyond's there. Ferrari's looking for the back lines to initiate over to. Faith Beyond's just fully controlled. Xingqiu wants to help out. The Avalanche connecting on 3, killing up the Tidehunter. Buyback is available. They're going to lose this mid lane of Rax. Storm's coming out. Faith Beyond as well. Careful, they want the Warlock. They see the Warlock.
No buyback.
He's in the back lines. Innocence, he needs to die. Faith Beyond's going to create some space with the Ravage connecting of all 5 heroes.
Oh
and the
my
Rock
God, the
and the
Fatal
Fatal Bonds. This is when it turns around. Innocence can die, but he's already committed everything he needs to. Stinger's TP out is successful. He had nothing. But he's still able to survive, and Anvorgesa not only going to get out, but they're going to kill Faith Beyond outside the base. They're actually going to do it. The false promise keeps Jericho alive, away from Innocence's Rock. Okay.
But, cool. Cool, guys.
He's got to go again. The creep wave's still there. Fadebot will slow things down. I like how we go picture in picture to watch when Ferrari's going to jump, because he's sitting on the back lines. They're baiting with the illusion. They are beating the illusion, but they caught Faith Beyond as well. Remember, there's no Ravage available. They're trying to beat through inside the Wukong command. Jesus, indeed. Yeah, no resurrection for him. There isn't a buyback available. Ferrari can now ball lightning away a little bit further, but Wraith King, he's going in. He wants to kill over on Innocence. There's still no Rock, but the solid RP, it could do some work. But then again, have they got enough? Never end. He's doing a decent job, but not against K1. Ferrari's still wondering what he's got. Whisper consumes the cheese, so he's back to form the Avalanche, pulling it back in with the Shockwave. It's like watching a back combination. It's perfect, and it's GG.
OD, okay. So another hero that deals with melee heroes well.
As I say that, of course, this is Anvorgesa. And Stinger walks in nice and close. 3 men running forward. The Nova comes out. They still want the bounty runes, remember. And they actually battle for the top bounty rune as well. Really, in this way, they went for all 4 bounty runes, and they'll get 3.
You're going to be careful. You're up.
Skewer back. Pulling it in. And it's underneath the tower. Who's going to be first blood? The tower aggro is going to have to switch off at some point. Whisper will finally go down. Xingqiu able to claim it. Never end. He was the rebuttal as Jericho's TP in. helped ensure it. He's the man that was kill securing everything before, and now they're chasing down Innocence with as much harassment as they've got in their kit, and maybe even a stun. Fire it forward. Innocence is dropping low, but so is Stinger. And that's who EHOME will be focusing over on. And one more attack from Jericho. Not enough. Innocence. He's salving up on the other side of the trees, so you can cancel the salve, keeping him low. Another Mango. What have you got left? He's into the trees. A quick stun. Support moving in from Whisper. They just want to keep going. They know Innocence in the trees. The skewer. Oh, he didn't go down. Xinq's going to miss. So does Whisper. Maybe now we can actually have some sense of order in the court.
Is an inevitability for these roaming supports after all. Tiny already
Stinger, it's the Avalanche. There's a toss back. The catapult was there. TP support's coming in. That'll be the control from Oracle. But man, that's taking a long time. It's because they took actually so long. Even the silence didn't connect. ES is rolling bolted himself in. They're looking for the find. Defensive imprisonment. What have you got, Stinger? Actually, on the pop back out, Jericho dies to Ferrari's pop. And then one more hit. Chris can connect. That was a nice sentry ward. Got the Observer and the sentry of Anvorgesa in the mid. Xinq being searched forward. The kick comes in. Chris, he hits the two-man stun because they're already on the side and dropping the hammer. Jericho's got nothing else to give, and that Iron Shell burning off his life, combining with the urn. And the Xinq search him away. They're worried about the rotation. Tiny, he was wrapping around the back. He's looking for a target, but the range creep, it followed him. It showed his position. Meanwhile, Jericho has finally been hunted down by the ES. That is an isolated Stinger. Is there a rebuttal at least from Whisper? Skewer him back to the tier 2 towers, and now be Xinq dying. You really don't.
They've got to wrap around, but it's just so risky.
Innocence is coming up. Sentries, Observers can be planted. Never end. He's on the real front lines. Already Oracle has gone down. And Monkey King is one hit away from getting his buff up. Where's that jump? Whisper does not want to move in. He has the blink RP, but now they're caught inside the wall. Everyone's just a little bit too far out and very uncertain. They want to have this fight. The illusions of Darkseid are body blocking up. A quick silence on the Magnus. They want to ensure that there is no RP. What is this? It feels like they won the fight, but they didn't want anything at the end of the day. 2 heroes down. The rest have bailed out. But the AVGSA Mortal times out, and now maybe a little bit more to worry about. Diffuser Blade is there for the Monkey King if they want to keep fighting. Never end, dropping down very, very low. Defensive imprisonment, but Xinq's in the back lines. Gets a great start, and a 3-man back wall off. The quick silence and slap down. They've already got the kill over on Xinq. The skewer away, and they've got the kill over towards Innocence as well. 2 supports down for EHOME. So far, Anvorgesa are just having to clean up the Darkseer illusions. Lifestealer popping out of his infestation with the toss forward. They'll break the Wraith King's reincarnation. Have they got more? Yep, here's your Wukong's command. Nope.
Now they're playing so smooth on Anvorgesa.
Just move further over, and while they're looking for the Monkey King, K1's already taken the tier 3 tower. The Hex is up, and now they jump in. It's a great back, but the Wukong commands the skewer, and the RP catches all of EHOME down. 3 heroes without buyback. They can actually end the game right now. They don't even need the racks if they know what we know. Anvorgesa are taking the tier 4 towers and are going to knock EHOME out of the minor and into a horrendous position in the DPC because they won't attend the major. This is elimination.
Unbelievable. Now, any team that goes to the major and hits top 6 is going to get a spot. For sure, EHOME won't be able to get any points. Anvorgesa, they just did it.
8 seconds.
They outplayed.
8 seconds to kill it off. Have they got the time? The rolling boulder in, the magnetize turns on, but it's done. It's dusted. Anvorgesa have beaten EHOME 2-1.